You might find some poison, you might get killed. Just saying. Are you finding that you're getting frustrated with the reports that you receive from your analytics saying you're not good enough? Hi, I'm Eric with Leadership Develop. Today we're going to talk about how your mindset probably is all wrong about how you can be successful as a leader. If you pay attention to Simon Sinek, he talks about how in the infinite game that it's not a matter of competing with the other people. It's a matter of being better than yesterday, being better than yourself. And how do you do that? That's its own separate analytical data that you need to decide of what is important to you. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the analytics of what analytics will work for you to be successful. What determines your team's, your organization's success? And how do you become more successful than yesterday, than last year? In Simon Sinek's infinite game, he talks about being better than yesterday. That allows you to focus on one thing: yourself, your team, your organization. It's what you can control. You can't control the competition, you can't control the environment, and you can't control what the entropy or the chaos that is happening around you. But you can control yourself. So by being just better than yesterday in not the same field, but maybe somewhere else, maybe it's allowing yourself to grow somewhere that complements your core values, your core competency. It's as simple as just being able to figure out what do you want to succeed in. Not what the competition is doing, don't let them dictate what success is. You determine what is success. Apple does not allow the competition to dictate the terms of their success. They measure success internally, and then they create products that customers will value more. They understand that it's not a matter of what the competition is offering, it's what are they offering. How are they offering it better? How are they making their customers' lives better? How do they make their customers' lives easier? How do they make the high-priced items accessible to everyone? So my personal example is right now. I'm an entrepreneur in which I'm growing not just my business, but my passion project. My willingness to share not just my experiences, but the experiences of others. But to do that, I have to learn a lot of things. I had to learn the academics of leadership. Just because I did it and I learned from trial and error and I had my successes, had my failures, and had that moment. It was important to understand the words. It's important to have a common language to be able to communicate with everyone about what I experienced. It's translating my experiences into a common language that everyone can understand in terms that helps you as a growing leader to absorb. So I got myself an MBA in which I learned the language of business. And in doing so, I learned where I was strong and where I was weak. And it perpetuated my efforts of being better than yesterday, of proving myself to everyone by making sure that I competed within myself to be successful within my grades amongst my peers. Now, 2 years later, after being graduated, I'm still learning. YouTube is a great place to learn. I learn a lot of things. Remember this video? We talked about how everything is figure-outable. It's amazing what you can find on Google and YouTube. Greatest search engine in the world. Why? Because they're able to bring everything down. But for you, it's also important to understand what is fact and what is somebody's opinion. And you don't do that through judging. If you remember this video, you do that through evaluating. You evaluate the information that is presented to you. Don't accept everything that is offered to you. You might find some poison, you might get killed. Just saying. And I continue my education in self-learning how to record YouTube. I have a light, I have a microphone, I have a little Surface computer, and then my hobby was photography. And in photography, I'm now using my DSLR to shoot these videos, which is a lot better quality than what this video started off with. Still, I learned how to do this. I learned how to do my own SEO. I learned how to optimize my own stuff on the internet. I didn't need to pay somebody. Everything was figure-outable. There's enough data out there. I even got feedback about how people have increased their team's performance through these videos. Their teams have now stepped up in their leadership, in their performance, and in their results. Because videos like this will allow those leaders to think of, oh, let's try this idea. For you as a growing leader, you're here. You first admitted you're a growing leader. Second, you're here watching these videos. Not just my videos, there's tons of us out there that are trying to share our experiences with you. There are people that have been out there, done it, and then found the words for it. And there's people who've been certified through training but never really led anybody. Allow this opportunity in your growth to be able to maximize and optimize yourself. How are you better than yesterday? And don't try to do it all at once. Trust me, you'll burn out like I did. Give yourself targets. Use a calendar to say, this is the month I want to concentrate on leadership. This is the month I want to concentrate on my leadership team. This is the month I want to look at our budget. This is the month I want to put our 5-year and 10-year goals out there. Understand what it is, what you want as a leader. How does that align with your organization? So when your wants align with the organization's needs, you find success. As you grow as a leader, your people want to grow with you. And if they don't want to grow with you, you don't need to keep them. Make sure you're documenting, evaluating, and letting them know where their shortfalls are. And we're going to talk about evaluating tomorrow when we talk about 4x10 stretch goals. You as a leader are doing everything right. You admit you're growing. You admit that you need to learn more, and you are here watching these videos. Encourage your growing leaders, your subordinate leaders, your proteges to do the same thing. Help them understand that being better than yesterday is more important than beating the competition. There's only really one true place where beating the competition is important, and that is warfare. And thankfully, you do not have to experience that. For you to be successful, your success lies within yourself, what you can control. Do not fall victim to playing somebody else's game. Do not play into their rules. Make your rules. What does success look like for you and your organization? How do you measure success? Does it keep unity, happiness, and trust within your organization? As you grow, as the organization grows, as your people grow, does it maintain the glue of trust, vulnerability, and unity? I'm Eric Landblom. Hey, if you missed yesterday's video, check it out. It's right here. And if you want to know what I'm really passionate about, this video up here is a very good one. We will talk to you tomorrow when we talk about stretch goals.